Hi everyone, this is Jeannie Ellis, also known as Scrapbooking Mama, and today I want to share a technique that I learned just recently, and it's called a lattice card front. Now, a technique actually. So it's a lattice card technique, and this is what it looks like, and I will put a link below on where I got this from, and also the pattern that you need. So here you see this part here is the lattice, and I just added a tag here and some flowers to go up my little lattice. And right now it's blank on the inside, and it opens this direction rather than this way, okay? So the first thing that you're going to need is a 4 1/4 by 11 inches white cardstock. This is White Daisy by Close to My Heart. I'll put a link below. And then you'll need a mounting card for the top of that base of 4 by 5 1/4. Any design will do. This is double-sided. I'll put a link in the description box for it. And then you need a 3-inch by 5 1/4 sheet of paper that will coordinate with it. Now on this one I used the pink part of the Celebrate Today matching cardstock that goes with the Celebrate Today paper pack. So this time I think I'm going to go ahead and go for the yellow. And the other thing that you're going to need, let's see if I can find where I put it. Just, good grief, I just had it. I was trying to save myself some, oh, here it is. I was trying to save a little bit of time by, excuse me, getting my pattern prepared to make the lattice part. Now, this is a template I got, and that will be in the link in the description box below too. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is to work on your lattice, and we're going to center these lines as much as possible. Now, the thing on this one is that there's short line, long, short line, long, short, long, short, long, and so on. And I made the mistake of making them even the first time, because apparently I don't listen to directions very well. So anyway, I'm going to take this. What you do is take one of these and you cut right along the edge of that line. That's all you do on that. You just cut that and then place it on your 3 by 5 1/4 inch paper that's folded at 1 1/2 inch, and then you center it on here as much as you can. And this is where I had a little bit of trouble myself, because I felt like I wasn't centering it right, and I don't want those lines to go off the paper. So just take note of how far you got it going. So we're going to try this. So put that black line against the fold of your paper there. And I'm going to use clips to hold them in place, if I can get hold of them. Because I tried it once without the clips, and I messed up on that. So, because I could not hold it in place right. So, now I'm just going to cut along these lines, right along them. So don't cut them even, because, you know, as far as even along this way, because if you do, they are not going to cut right or be placed right, because I did that. And I was like, what is wrong? Let's try that and see if it works. Otherwise, if it doesn't, I'll have to do it again. Okay, now you're going to have one of these ends are going to have to be one of these pieces here are going to have to be cut, and it's usually the bottom one. So take your bottom piece here And you can open it up and do it if you want to. We need to remove that piece, but don't throw it away. You keep it. So here's my bottom piece. I'm going to fold it like this. Again, just keep it. And this is both yellow on both sides of this cardstock, but one's a light side and one's a darker side. So it's going to give us a little more interest because it's double-sided like that. And you want to cut it as straight as possible, okay? So try to cut it right along the line. Let me see if I can turn that. Okay, that looks pretty good. So keep it. Don't throw it away. So the next thing that you're going to do, and let me make sure I get my card right. Okay. Next thing you're going to do is take your next stripe, or chevron shape actually, and you're going to want to take it and pull it out. Actually, you're going to skip this piece and go to the next one. So you have a short line, a long one, short, long, short. So the long one is the one that we want to fold out. And we're going to put it right along that line. The fold lines are going to match. Skip the short one. Go to the long one. Oops. Make sure I'm in camera here. Skip the short one. Go to the long one. Yeah, I had it right. I thought I had it wrong there for a minute. Skip the short, long, short, long. And you're going to see up here, there's a spot missing. I mean, there's a piece it just doesn't look right because it needs this little chevron piece to it. So what we do is take it and we glue that on there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and glue it on at the ends. No other gluing yet. Not yet. Make sure I got the glue on the right side. When I did it earlier with the pink one, I had it backwards. Let me see. Sometimes that's hard to see. I think it's right. I hope it's right. Okay, that fits pretty good there. It's right along the line. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do before I glue these on is I'm going to take, let's see if I can. I'm going to take this piece that's out of this stamp that I'm using for this stamp and thin cuts. I'm using, this is called, done forgot what it was called. Oh my goodness. This is called Every Little Thing, okay? And it's got two thin cuts with it, and we're going to use both of these right here. And we're going to use this piece and these two pieces. One says, best wishes on this beautiful day, and love you. So we're going to use those two. And this long stripe, I'm going to see if I can do it. I'm going to take my little Tim Holtz, maybe do this, I'm not real sure yet. I didn't do this on the other one, so I'm kind of leery about doing it right now. So, oh, and see, I need it on this side. And be careful with these magnets. My goodness, I mean, they are tight. They are very, very good magnets. So I had to tape off part of this. I hope it'll work this way too. But I taped off part of that because it's only going to go so far on this. So I need to line that up now. And now we're going to take our glue or tape runner, whatever you want to use, and we are going to, I'm using Tombow Mono Liquid Glue Aqua. I got this idea from Scrapbooking with Me. I don't know who invented it, but that's where I got this idea. And I saw the braided card, and I've done that already, and those are really fun and pretty. I like the liquid glue because I can adjust my card. So now what we want to do, see how we got this here now? We want to go ahead and tape those ends down, just the very tip of them. If you're using the liquid glue, then you're going to have to hold it for a minute. Sometimes what I do is get it glued down or let the glue dry a little bit. Oops, always dropping that. Let the glue dry a little bit, and then I come back in. Okay, now you can see here that we have, let me move it out just a little bit. You can see here now that we have the lattice part of the card now. And I love it. I mean, it came out really good. I didn't do a good job on here, but we can cover that with either washi tape or ribbon or whatever. So, I mean, down here came out pretty good, but I got crooked up there. And I'm so bad about getting it crooked. But anyway, it's probably because I had that washi tape around there to keep that part from stamping. So, we'll work on that though. Remember, there's always a way to fix things. So now what we want to do is get our flowers that we want. And I've got some over here that I want to use. And they're a very light pink color. These are Prima flowers. And I'm going to go ahead and put, just like I did on the other card, I'm going to put a leaf here. Kind of slide it underneath there. I will glue it down. I just want to, I'll just put it there for now because the flower is going to be attached to it. And then I want to leaf over about here the flower. I've already stamped and die cut these out. These are going to be, this one's going to be in the inside with a piece like that. And then the other piece will have this on the outside. So I'll have something on the inside too. But right now what we're working on is the outside of the card. So I'm going to take my glue again, and I am going to go ahead and adhere my flowers and my leaves. And there's different ways that you can do that. You can put little flowers on here and kind of stick them inside a little bit. Like a lady I watched, you know, Missy, she really had a beautiful card there. So anyway, you can do it either way that you want to. But it was so cute. But I didn't have those particular pieces to work with. So I'm working with this. I think it will be just fine. Especially once I get the washi tape on, or ribbon. I'd make such a mess. Okay, so that's on. Let me see where I want this. On the other one I had it up here. May put this one like that. Yeah. Right here. Just some liquid glue on there. So, I am going to go get me some ribbon and I'll be right back. Now this is just perfect right here. This is from Paper Temptress, and it is gorgeous ribbon. And I think I'll just go ahead and go all the way across. So, you just cut out some. Just hiding that mistake good. I'm going to let this dry, and then at the end of this I will be posting pictures of it from the outside and the inside. And if you like this, I hope you give it a thumbs up, and be sure to hit that notification bell if you want to hear more from me on different projects. I try to post often. I hadn't posted a whole lot because I'd been sick, but things are getting better now. And so see you next time on the next video, and many blessings, and stay safe. Bye for now.